So here we go. Here's a brand new project. I'm building a blog, a media site to house my newsletter, the subsequent posts and podcasts that will come out of it as well. And so I'm vibe coding my way through this. So here's a basic logo I've knocked up today, and I'm just in ChatGPT, as you can see. So I'm just saying I'm gonna make a blog media app to house everything. I want to have the Beehiiv embed form in there. I want to be able to capture leads. I want to be able to have the SEO articles that will post rank. And I want it to look like Fast Company, Harvard Business Review style. And I want it to have a few animations. I gave it the logo, so it references that for the palette. It's called the intersection, by the way, the intersection between marketing, business, and engineering. So that's that. And give me a prompt based on all of this. And then one or two things there I forgot is like I will also feature creators from X and YouTube, curating as well as creating original content. So it was a bit of a mind dump. There's no real order to the prompt, but it's enough for ChatGPT to understand and give me back this prompt. So I've read through it. I'll spare you the details, but I'm now going to pop it into Firebase and see what it does. So usually when you do this, it will pop out this window, and this is like a chance for you to review everything, see if there are things in there that you want to change. And so for now, I'm pretty happy with it because that prompt I put in was pretty solid. The colors are all there that I want to see. So let's just get on with it. All right, so we're back, and that didn't take too long, but we have something. Something is on our screen. So it's not perfect, but it definitely is something better than you would get out the box with a regular blogging tool like WordPress or possibly Webflow. Um, okay, I'm pushing it. Maybe not Webflow, but it is definitely capable, if we keep prompting, of becoming more powerful than those platforms I've mentioned and other platforms that I'm missing out. But anyway, now we've got this. What I'm going to now do is see if I can bring in the embed sign up form from Beehiiv so that people can naturally sign up on this website, and we can grab the lead and start emailing them from Beehiiv. That's one thing I really want to do. And the second thing is to then give an RSS feed to this project and to allow the Beehiiv posts to populate onto this site too. Actually, I've realized I didn't give it anything, so I'm going to give it the RSS feed. I saved this off screen and the embed form as well. So I'm just going to pop those here, and hopefully now that will integrate into the app. It might need some styling. I'm sure it will, because what Beehiiv gives you, in terms of the sign up form anyway, what Beehiiv gives you is not matching what we've got here. So we'll come back once that's done. Right, so this actually took quite a lot of troubleshooting, but we managed to get there. Now, first things first, after I put those pieces of information in, it changed the theme. I'm not sure why, but I'm not worried about that too much just now. What I wanted to do, as I said before, was to allow the sign up fields to be functional, so that if I sign up with an email, it populates inside of Beehiiv's backend. And I also wanted to pull the RSS feeds of posts. So I'll do the first thing first with the email subs. So I've already taken the trouble to do this. This took a few minutes to troubleshoot, but I'll walk you through what I did. So what needed to happen was I needed to give my Beehiiv API key. So I needed to create one. I needed also to give a publication ID and the RSS URL as well. So all of those three details, I then had to put into my code. I can show you here. So if I switch to code here at the top, so I had to go to my drive here of files, go to .environment.local, and that is where I put those three items in. And it's just, simple as that, really. I'm not going to show you, I'm going to have to cover this up, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And then after I did that, I also took the liberty of just pulling, like, I just literally just selected all of the copy text from this docs article here and dropped it into the chat with Firebase. And that allowed it to understand how to format the code. And so after that, I can now test drive this with you and show you how it works. So put the email in here, sign up, and we should see, it does say success. We should now check this with Beehiiv. Let's go there, just refresh the screen. And there should be one audience member. Ta-da! It worked. So go over to subscribers. There's that email I put in. Here's the date. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. So this is a simple little hack, I guess, to uplift the aesthetic appeal of your blog or of your site and embed your newsletter on there. So that's part one done. Now the second part is, can I now populate these postcards with actual posts from Beehiiv? So let's see how to do that. Okay, so it worked. Let me walk you through what I did to get it to work. So firstly, I just created a demo post. As you can see here, this is actually being pulled from Beehiiv as desired. And I said in the prompt that I would like it to sit under the container that said latest from the intersection, which is the name of the newsletter. And so I went over to Beehiiv, just created a demo post. So demo post one, this is a subtitle post one, and there was one line of body as well. Here's an example post. So like literally just for the sake of this example. And then because it's already got the RSS code, I just asked it, can you please pull in my latest post? It's called demo post one. And that was pretty much it. It has put it up here, which I don't want, but I'm sure I can fix that. And another thing, which I had to troubleshoot around, again, I say troubleshoot, it wasn't too difficult to get around. I just had to prompt it. But when I was clicking on this card, it wasn't taking me to the website as is now. It was actually going straight over to Beehiiv like this. And I didn't want that. I wanted the experience to stay on the website. So I just had to prompt it, can you figure out a way to keep us on the website? And so it has. Now, of course, there's some style issues like padding and the spacing. The image is obviously way too big. But this is a great start. So now I know I can write my posts on Beehiiv, send them out to email subscribers. They'll get them as usual in their inbox, but people will be able to enjoy the benefit of the website in the way I want it to be experienced. And hopefully, I don't know about this, but hopefully there'll be an SEO effect from this. So that concludes for now what I was trying to do. I wanted, in summary, to be able to populate Beehiiv posts natively on a custom website, and I wanted the sign up form to be natively integrated into the website too. So we've achieved those two things. The only thing now to do would be to publish this. Hopefully, this can happen fairly soon. I've tried these once or twice, and sometimes they go through, sometimes they cancel, like they don't go through. So who knows? But anyway, the way to get this live would simply be to publish this and then set your domain to it. And that's kind of it. Yeah, looks like it's going through. So I just need to set it up to a billing account for Google Cloud, and I should be away. So hope you found that helpful. If you did, leave a comment of some kind, and I'll be back probably working on the design, and I'll share some updates with you when I have them. See ya.